Welcome back to the Sayin Society. You have myself, JJK, Justman, and Jagad. Reunited and it feels so good. Yeah, we haven't had the three of us in the pod for a while.
Yes.
So we're going to talk about, this is our weekly anime and manga discussion. Episode, I don't know.
72.
72?
Yes, sir.
72. Damn. We're going to talk about One Piece manga,
Mm-hmm.
One Piece anime, if you guys want to talk about that as well.
Sure, if you guys want to touch it.
Then other anime like Kaiju.
I could caress it.
If you want to caress that one too.
And then I guess just general thoughts on other anime and manga.
Alright.
Yeah, sir.
Okay. So One Piece.
What do you guys think about the chapter first off?
Uh,
I thought it was like meh.
I'm having an issue. It's not Oda's fault. It's just he keeps doing reactions, and the fact that this
So
whole
that is his
chapter is just reactions.
Yeah.
At least the other chapters, like, we got a little bit of what was
Isn't that
happening.
his fault?
Sorry?
Isn't that his fault?
No, I mean, like,
Motherfuckers writing
He's
and
like,
drawing.
bro, it's not his fault.
no, what I mean is, like, in the context where Vegapunk's sending a message to the world,
Yeah.
it makes sense that the world's supposed to
React to
it.
what he's
Yeah.
saying, yeah.
So you can't really hate that, like, people are reacting to it. It just kind of sucks because, like, we never really get this much time of just, like, reactions and stuff, but we also haven't been getting this type of, like, news.
We never
ever.
got info dump like this before. too.
exactly.
Mm.
Yeah.
So that's why it's like a first time for it. It just kind of sucks having to, like, constantly just see reactions. Like, I'm happy he at least, like, did it all in one chapter just to kind of, like, get it over with or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the other ones, they just kept throwing it in, and it just felt like everything just kept dragging on because he would just slightly show one scene,
Yeah.
have somebody, like, talk for a little
Yeah.
bit, and then the next
Yeah.
scene, like, it just felt like
Mhm.
there was no progression really.
Yeah. I would
So-
rather what we were talking about when it was you and me.
Yeah.
Where like the progression of what the Straw Hats are doing is happening in the background
Oh, yeah.
while Vegapunk's talking over
Oh,
it,
yeah.
rather
Yeah.
than
Yeah,
what
yeah.
we've been
Yeah,
getting,
yeah.
which is
Yeah,
like this
Yeah.
reaction piece.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That works too. Like but that kind of like I'm assuming he has something set up for when he wants to switch back to Luffy guys and actually have some interactions with them in, like, the Gorosei, because it's hard to have that happening in the background while Vegapunk's talking,
Yeah.
especially when you have, like, the Gorosei, like, they're kind of just running around, like,
But it's not
Trying to snuff it
dialogue.
out.
You don't need the dialogue there. I don't
Yeah,
think.
I
Like
don't
you can
think so
just show
either.
them like
kind depends.
doing whatever they're doing and then Luffy guys
Or like a
running
Well,
fight, if
depends.
there's a fight that's taking down, like, you know, whatever it is, like you just have it playing in the
We'll
background.
see. Like, if he just wanted Luffy guys to just, like, take this moment to like survive and get out of it and just go to like run to Elbaf, then he could have for sure done, like, the voice, like, just have Vegapunk's voice playing and have them
Mhm.
just
Yeah,
play
yeah.
out and, like, get out of there.
Yeah.
But if he has, like, more stuff planned for Egghead, then, like, I can understand him, like, still not doing that and just doing a reaction piece.
But like remember like 2 weeks ago when you're like, yo, I was wrong
Oh yeah,
about the mother flame.
yeah.
Yeah, it turned out that it's like we were both right. Like
Yeah.
all of us were right.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Because they stole.
Because they used the mother flame
Yeah, but
for
it's
the
an energy
weapon.
source.
Yeah.
It's
So
an energy source. Though.
yeah, but they called the weapon the
Mother
mother
flame.
flame
No,
itself.
It's
when
an
you
ancient weapon.
We don't know that actually.
but when
They're
they
just saying
when they
that.
said let's use the mother flame,
Yeah.
then we saw Lelouch get destroyed.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
but they're using the,
so-
mother flame to
the
fuel
genocide
the weapon.
Yeah, so
But that's the whole point was, like, the mother flame is the fuel, not the actual weapon. Whereas the argument for you was that it is the weapon.
I'd still
That's
argue
the
that, like,
difference.
you know, we're both right.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. I just told you the difference. You're like, we're both
Uh,
right.
Nah, it's because the context that they used it in was
Yeah.
like
But
to
they-
use a weapon.
So you're now saying the mother flame is an ancient weapon, so I can operate it by itself as a weapon.
That's not what I said.
But that's
That's Oda's fault. That's not my
No,
fault. Oda's
what?
Yeah.
tell me Oda's dialogue there wasn't let's use the mother flame, and then the next scene we
No.
see is Lelouch getting destroyed.
no,
Yeah.
it was, but
Yeah, yeah.
there's
The
there-
context for
but-
us as a reader
but
is
then-
like that
but
they
there's-
used a weapon.
when they're saying
Yeah.
let's use the mother flame, though, there's, like, they don't have an infinite power source of this mother flame, and Vegapunk says it this chapter that, like, they were able to steal a little bit of it.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
if it's
So they
infinite
use-
power, but if it's infinite power,
The full thing.
and you steal but if you steal a portion of infinite power, it's still infinite power.
I got that, but, like,
Do you know what I'm saying? So like,
I get that, but like, again, Vegapunk said, like, they only got a portion of it,
yeah.
so they were just using. It's kind of like, I guess it's like burning fossil
No,
fuels
but
or some shit.
but like
you
it doesn't
know?
make sense because like that flame was already
That's
so
not infinite.
small. Think of how
That
small
one?
that flame was,
Yeah,
and then they
but
took a
it-
portion of that
it
and they
might
fucking
be-
destroyed Lelouch.
Yeah.
but in
Like,
the,
that's
but in the
fucking
way that it's
insane.
infinite, like, because this is Vegapunk's, like, man-made creation, it might need to stay within its that, like, facility for it to, like, stay infinite.
Yeah, maybe.
Like, he probably set up the conditions for for it to be infinite only in that condition. So the minute they
Okay, they took it out, but then how is
know.
a small ass flame powering
don't
something
know.
to do that much
I don't know,
damage? You know what I
man.
mean?
But then how? Yeah, but like the flame's no longer a weapon either way though.
It's the bullet.
Because
Bro.
even if it's like this small, it's not.
It's the bullet, bro.
Yeah, the gun's the weapon.
But you put bullets in a gun.
Bullets, ammo. Like, what are you talking about? Here?
But like, what's killing Lelouch then?
What do you mean?
The gun or the bullet?
No, I don't think
The bullet.
Shut up.
Damn. Bro. Why you spitting like that though?
So what destroyed Lelouch? The mother flame.
No,
Mic drop. I'm out.
That's crazy. You guys both must want a weapon.
Huh?
You guys both must want a weapon. But let's talk about the weapon, the ancient weapon. Like, which one do you think it is? Or do you think it's any of the three, or they had a fourth one? Because remember, there was that theory of like
multiple ancient weapons.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like I think I brought it up like a while back.
Well, it has to be Uranus, right?
Because I was saying it might have been like Vegapunk might have had a man-made ancient weapon, or that he like,
Vegapunk had a man-made one.
yeah, like he went or that he went back and there was a ancient weapon that he like
restored.
Yeah, that was like the theory that I had. Like
I would say
way
that
back.
that one is more likely.
Yeah.
Maybe
They
he restored it,
restored it.
or they just kept one. Like they always
yeah.
had one.
Well, the way Vegapunk's wording was it kind of seems like he didn't have input on the ancient weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he was saying like he was striving for like peace and stuff, and then like
Mhm,
somebody ended
mhm.
up using it like without his knowledge or something like that.
I like how
So-
in this chapter though we kind of got that whole Oppenheimer vibe.
Okay.
Like he created something.
I kind of got
that-
that
created
last
something.
chapter.
Yeah.
I
But
already
like
got-
in this,
but
he's
the-
like acknowledging it this chapter. Do you know what I mean? Where
No,
he's
he
like,
acknowledged last chapter too. Because
no,
he
he says he says it in this chapter that his
Well-
like weapon or his like mother flame is what destroyed Lelouch.
I mean like what I mean is like last chapter he talked about like Icarus,
Yeah.
like the
Yeah,
title
yeah.
is Icarus, like
Yeah,
flying
yeah.
close to the sun,
So yeah.
and then
that's
him
true.
realizing that like he like went too far.
Too far.
Mhm,
That
mhm.
was like a very like that already was giving me the Oppenheimer vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then yeah, like I guess he like doubles down on it here, and
Mhm.
we actually like it's nice. All we really got this chapter was like confirmation on Lucia Kingdom getting
Yeah.
destroyed by an ancient weapon.
Yeah.
So
Well,
like,
yeah.
right? Cause, and that was kind of just up in the air. Like, what did they use? And
Yeah.
the theories were like, oh, it's probably an ancient weapon, but like we didn't really know what they used.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, like there was the stuff with the Rayleigh at the end of the chapter.
But there was also while the dialogue was going on about how there's the ancient war still going on.
Oh yeah, like from 800 years ago, nobody's even alive. So how's the war still going?
You see Emu staring at a painting,
Oh yeah,
which looks like Vivi to me.
Mhm.
And then the
It's
next
Lil-
shot
apparently
after,
Lily.
the next shot right after is Vivi's dad and his funeral or whatever it's going on. Like the
Yeah, and there's a missing poster of a Vivi and stuff.
Yeah. So I
Yeah.
think the reason why they showed us that shot was like
Of Lily.
of Lily is that like kind of to confirm that Emu is not Lily.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
That like Emu staring at Lily in rage
Yeah.
over this broadcast. Like it's
Okay.
because of you
Oh,
that
because
he
like there was that theory that he was that
You know what I was
Emu-
thinking?
yeah.
This kind of like it's like I think Emu is like the reason why he's been shown in all black. I feel like he's like his body's like dysmorphed or some shit. Like he's got burns all over his body, so he's kind of just like wearing like a all black outfit.
I don't think that's what it is.
Do you think Oda just specifically just drawing him as a shadow
Yeah,
because
'Cause he
like,
doesn't
just
have
not to
a
reveal him?
because he doesn't have a design for him yet.
So?
Yeah,
He's done it
Think about-
before.
think- no, but-
yeah,
no, but
that's,
think-
like,
but
that's
think about
literally
how
like look at Kaido.
but listen, but what I'm saying is like think about how much time we've like from the Reverie when we first saw Emu
yeah.
till now, like we've already gone through Wano and then
Mhm.
Egghead. I feel like he would already have a design ready for
Yeah,
him.
now, but then he's like, how do I reveal it? Because now it's become something to reveal, like what Emu looks like.
Yeah.
So
Maybe.
there's
if
a
he's
way
like
of
tapped
doing
into
it.
like Twitter like that or whatever. And
Oda's tapped. Oda's tapped.
He could
in.
be. He could be.
He's been
He
tapped.
could be.
He's tapped.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
That's
dialed,
true.
bro.
So what do you think this relationship is with Emu and Lily that he still has her face up?
I think there was like the whole thing about Emu and Lily being lovers or something.
Yeah.
There was that whole thing, but I think it's just they have, like, he has a painting or whatever of every single
Original king.
and then he just happened to go to the Lily one when the broadcast was going on because he's like, oh yeah, like fuck you, you're the reason why this information got out, type shit. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
But
fair.
going to the end of the chapter where Rayleigh's talking like Vegapunk is like spoiling shit. Essentially, is what he's saying.
Yeah.
Like, let the youngins like figure it out for themselves.
Yeah.
I feel like that kind of goes to what you were saying last week. How
Yeah.
like it's gonna cut off before we actually get the answer,
Yeah.
and then Robin will be the one to like reveal it to us later.
Mm-hmm.
Also with when we were talking about like the way Roger like the way he laughed.
Yeah,
like,
the laugh.
potential, Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was pretty happy about that.
yeah.
They were like, okay, weird. Like it's kind of going there. But I saw apparently it was an editor note, on that chapter
Mm-hmm.
that whatever that reveal was, it was like you had no choice but to laugh because of the way like, which I
yeah, still don't know.
but like the editor note kind of it kind of made me feel a little bit different about like how we thought like Rayleigh and Roger kind of learned about the history or what they learned.
Yeah,
Because like what's something that they learned that would like make
them laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But Roger was very like a Luffy-esque character. Laughs at everything.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Not exactly the same, but yeah. Like,
Because if you said that, yo, what would make Luffy laugh? I'm like, bro, anything. Just put him in Gear 5.
no, yeah.
Fucking don't stop laughing.
Yeah.
No, like Luffy's a little bit like different.
No, but Roger's
like-
that sort of eccentric, like,
Kind of, but like-
happy-go-lucky, fun
I think he
guy.
cared more though.
I
Yeah.
don't like it. It's more like out of character for to see Roger laugh than to see Luffy laugh. Like Luffy's laughing like fucking 24/7.
Yeah.
I don't think Roger was laughing
Actually
like
doesn't
24/7 during that flashback or anything.
He was laughing, though. He was laughing when he was fighting Odin. Like, you know what I mean?
Well, yeah, like,
And he's laughing when he's fighting Whitebeard. So it's just like,
Yeah.
But this is a world reveal though, right?
Yeah.
yeah. He's laughing at like some type of like thing that he learned.
But-
that
yeah.
I really like. I think.
But
I
doesn't
think
he laugh because he's like, oh, Joy Boy, would have been fun to be, like, to know you or something like that? Remember he said something along those lines?
He did say something.
he would have
along
said
those
that
lines.
earlier when he was like trying to like guide the poneglyphs or something, like go through them.
I think he says that at Laugh Tale, no?
No, I don't think so. We don't have any like. I don't think he says anything when they're at laughter. Like the only thing we really got was that he laughed.
That he
laughed.
laughed. Yeah.
Yeah, like they kept that shit a secret the whole time. But I think like it's got to be like the irony. I feel like he kind of like he had the power to do something, but
But
like,
he was
wasn't
because he
there.
didn't know the
Yeah.
information.
'Cause, like, what do
maybe.
you like? I feel like you laugh at that irony. What else would he? Because like that's why people are going ham with like the fucking Roger memes.
Yeah, tell me about
Because
it.
they're just like
They're basically saying, like, how if Roger knew everything, right? Roger and the Roger Pirates knew, like basically the secrets of the world.
Mhm.
They chose to stay silent instead of informing the masses.
yeah.
And they're like, oh, yeah,
Mm.
like he didn't, like, they're
calling him a
basically
bum.
comparing him to, like, Joy Boy. How Joy Boy was, like, fighting, like, genocides and
He's
shit.
a freedom fighter.
Yeah, yeah. And Roger was just kind of, like, living
Ryuma
his,
did all this
and then,
shit.
and, like, Roger wasn't doing shit. He was kind of just, like, living his life on the seas
yeah.
and didn't, like, do any of that sort of stuff.
They're basically like.
But
they're,
he
like,
only
paying-
had like
they're-
4 years after that, right?
Sorry. What?
He only had like 4 years after Laugh Tale, right?
I think he disbanded the group, and then a year later he
Died.
turned himself in.
Oh, it was just 1 year. Okay, then
think so.
A year later
why
he
are we
turned himself
tripping?
in.
Yeah.
Why we tripping?
Yeah, like it was basically what we were talking about last pod.
Yeah.
Like spent the year to like let his crew members survive in whatever way they could.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, that like we have. If this truth has been hidden for so long,
Yeah.
it's been like expelled out of history, literally the Void Century. It's clearly dangerous information to have. So if the Roger Pirates knew it, that means that all of them are at risk.
Yeah.
Again, begs the question: why is Shanks just walking around?
Yeah.
It always begs that question.
But thing is, no,
oh,
but
no, we
no, no.
begging,
No,
bro.
no, we begging,
we
bro.
on
Wait,
our
wait, wait.
fucking knees.
Why he just walking around?
We're doing the Glock.
But he doesn't know.
No, he
3000.
doesn't know. I know.
Like him and
I know.
Buggy, they
Yeah,
both don't know.
because they're kids, right?
Yeah.
No, it's just funny.
No, it's just funny.
I think the reason why Rayleigh and Roger probably didn't tell anyone is because of the way the world saw pirates at that time.
Yeah.
What? Nobody would believe him.
No, nobody would believe them. It'd be a quick cover up, and like
I think they need more proof.
yeah, like
Maybe.
they don't have the proof to go along
Again,
with
like, because
it.
they said the time wasn't right or
think
something,
about it
right?
this way, like because it's Vegapunk giving the message, that's why people are like believing it. And even then, you're having that one like mock town place
Yeah.
where it's just a bunch of people like laughing at like whatever Vegapunk's theory is. Like, they're kind of like, yo, like, why do you keep lying?
Yeah.
Like,
Mm.
There's still people that aren't believing
Believing
Vegapunk,
it,
even though
yeah.
Vegapunk has that like
Status.
respect and the
Yeah.
status.
And he's
right?
also a government affiliated
exactly.
scientist.
So like if Roger said it, like who like the readers would believe Roger, yeah, but like the people in the universe, like not, it'd just be a handful of pirates.
I do
right?
think that he did what he could in the sense that like telling everybody that the One Piece was real and getting the
Doing the rush,
pirate
yeah.
era started.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Cause it like say if like I don't know, it goes down to the theory that like he actually said that partially because of like the world sinking
Yeah.
to get more people on the sea and
Yeah.
stuff, more
Mhm.
boats created, more,
Yeah,
more
yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And it makes sense. Like he
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
did
Yeah.
what he
Yeah,
could.
that's true. That's true.
Like we'll find out what the restriction for Roger was probably. Like we'll probably find
Yeah.
out when we learn also what was going on.
Yeah, yeah.
Why Roger couldn't say anything or
what-
like Rayleigh or whatever.
you know what? I guess we could get like some type of dialogue between Rayleigh and Shaki.
Yeah,
I'm
we
wondering how
could,
they would
yeah.
how would they reveal that now?
Yeah.
Because they
Yeah.
already kind of gave us that Roger flashback with
Mhm.
like towards the end of his life. So I don't think that like would they just double like they're not gonna go back and do like a mini flashback of just that
Yeah.
moment.
Well,
I think it makes sense if like Rayleigh and Shaki have like another conversation where
Yeah,
she
yeah.
asks him a question about something.
yeah,
Or but
that's
it's kind
probably how they would do it. Yeah.
yeah. But I feel like they've been together for so long that like she kind of
probably
already would
knows.
know
Yeah.
some of those things.
Yeah.
Are
So,
we
like,
speaking of? Sorry, go ahead.
What?
I was like speaking of Rayleigh and Shaki, like a
What?
Mihawk. That theory that Mihawk's their
Oh, their
kid.
kid.
Why are we being that? That's so random.
I don't know. That was just where my
I have
my
a
thought
question for you
process went.
actually.
Oh shit.
Okay, one. How many black blades do you think Zoro's gonna get by the end of the series?
Yeah. Okay.
That's like that. I'm gonna start
That's
with
first question.
Okay. First question.
This is an interview now, brother.
I think he's gonna have like at least at end of series, probably 3.
that. All three.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I was gonna say one. I'm not gonna lie.
One. I'm thinking 2.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, yeah, because I was one like I feel like nobody's really like discussed like we discussed like black blades and stuff, but like I don't know like what everyone's assumption was on like how many we expect him to get, because like even like the process of getting black blades,
It's unknown.
it's kind of like ambiguous.
Yeah.
And there was that theory somebody had posted on Reddit that you know how like Zoro saw death, that like basically getting a black blade would be like conquering death.
Yeah. Yeah.
And also because like it kind of makes sense because like a black blade would be like that swordsman's will, and we've kind of already seen it with like Enma and like Odin's retainers, how like
Yeah,
they still have like Odin's like slash and they were able to cut Kaido.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's kind of, I feel like that's like a precursor to like getting a black blade.
It's
So then-
conquering death.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
then like if Zoro is like conquering death, like does that black blade like does it just go to the one blade that he had, like whichever blade he has the most attachment to, so like the Wado Ichimonji,
Yeah. Yeah.
or does
Yeah.
it go to like all 3? So that's why I'm like
I think it goes to all 3.
because if he only has one, like if you say it's like the Wado Ichimonji, like wouldn't his one sword style all of a sudden become his strongest one then?
Yeah. No.
Because
I
he
think-
usually
I
puts that
think
in his
it's-
mouth,
yeah, yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Again, so I think it's because typically the black blades we've seen, all the swordsmen have been one blade users.
Exactly.
So I think all 3 would become
All
black.
3 would just become black
But
blades.
that was like in that same theory. Somebody was talking about the bald Gorosei guy.
Yeah, and how he
Mhm.
doesn't have a black blade
Yeah.
because he never got pushed to death. like that.
Exactly, and how he's
Yeah, that
like
makes sense
like
to
you
me.
see his feet of him
He's
like
just
cutting
that
the
beast.
like
I just said he's just that beast.
but well he's also like immortal, right?
I
So
know.
he never would like
Yeah,
feel imminent like threat of death.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
who knows when like the rest of the Gorosei ever touched the earth? Like we know
Yeah.
Saturn because of the
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Kuma God Valley
but
shit.
like now
Saturn
Yeah,
came
that-
down. But other
yeah.
than that, the other people haven't like.
but
Not a
because
minute.
he doesn't have a black blade now, it's like
Is he even strong?
yeah, well
Well, I
it's
mean-
not even like that. It's like is Zoro
Come on now.
gonna fight like
Not
Shanks' dad, whatever his name is?
Oh,
Garland?
Garland? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, cause the Zoro thing, I feel like he's getting 2 swords
Mhm.
with his black blade, cause like he'd be like minimum 2. Like he could get 3, that's fine. I
Yeah.
just don't think like one's like Enma's good on its own. You
Yeah.
don't need to make that a black blade. Like keep
Mhm.
it out how it is. But like the Wado Ichimonji for sure needs to become a black blade.
Yeah.
And then, like,
Yeah.
I feel like there's like a balance issue if he only has the one black blade.
Yeah.
Where like if he has 2 black blades, like 2 black blades in Enma, like that has like enough power right
Mhm.
there.
The other one is a Kitetsu, right?
Yeah,
That's
like
the
if
third
he
one.
keeps the Katetsu the whole way through.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that goes. Like 'cause it's the one that he got from Ryuma, right? No?
He gave that back.
He gave
no?
that was Shiryu. The blade was called Shiryu, and he gave it back.
He gave
to
it back
Wano.
for, and then he got
And
Enma in
instead.
return. Okay.
The Kitetsu is the one he got from Logtown,
He doesn't still have that.
doesn't he?
I thought that got arrested in Water 7.
Was it the Kitetsu?
Like in Eni's lobby, yeah.
It wasn't the Kitetsu.
I thought all of his swords got besides Ichimonji.
Oh, did it?
Besides Ichimonji, the rest of them all got because he had to grab 2 random swords.
Yeah, yeah. But I
to
know,
keep
I
fighting.
know the sword that he has is a Kitetsu though.
I think it's the second Kitetsu. Like it's like because he got the Sandai Kitetsu for like
Log Town.
in Logtown, I think,
Yeah.
and then he got the
Because they're supposed to be cursed blades.
yeah.
Yeah.
So do you think the cursed blade would become a black blade?
Well, because the other theory that I had like long time ago was that he's gonna get the highest level of the Kitetsu blade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
do you-
Not like the one.
so,
like
like-
I'm saying, he's gonna get a new sword,
Hmm.
as in the new sword, and the new sword is gonna be the highest level of Kitetsu.
What I'm wondering is like this cursed blade and like Enma, because they already have like somebody else's like spirit in this blade.
Okay.
Because you have the curse. It's like cursed for a reason, right? Like it's cursed from like the people it's slain and stuff.
Yeah.
Like would they even be able to become black blades? Like would Zoro's will be able to like overwrite?
I think
those?
so.
Like I mean, yeah, like it makes sense
Yeah.
if it could, but like
It's very weird though.
it
right?
also makes sense if
Like-
like the sword, if it's like an untouched sword, like a pure sword, and that's the sword that you can create as a black blade because you took it from like 0 to like 100.
Well, yeah,
Right?
that'd be the Wado, right?
Yeah.
Like Wado
Yeah.
Ichimonji. But like the thing is, it's very interesting that like swords have a will.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like no other inanimate objects in One Piece seem to have wills like that.
Yeah,
Like only swords are like that, you know.
that's true.
And then devil fruits.
So
So it's
then-
like interesting.
Based on that theory, my other thing was, what are the odds that Mihawk gained his black blade when he fought Shanks for the last time before Shanks lost his arm?
Sure.
Like,
Sure,
Sure.
I'll take it.
Yeah, that could happen.
that could happen. No, that could have happened.
Yeah, that could
That
happen.
could happen.
Yeah,
Like-
that could have happened.
Well, I mean, like, 'cause if they were supposed to be like, you know, rivals or whatever,
Yeah,
and they
yeah.
were doing clashes,
Yeah.
right? Like, who's to say that was when Mihawk had a black blade, or what if like,
But then
There-
the thing is like
what if during that
Shanks-
fight, like, you know, they got pushed to like that death scenario, and Mihawk got a black blade out of it,
Yeah, but
and-
Shanks didn't get a black blade
Sha-
out of it.
and Shanks didn't get there. Like
Yeah.
he didn't, in the same way that Zoro didn't conquer death, like, or I mean, like in the way that we're talking about the theory,
Yeah.
he didn't conquer that death to get a black blade. Like, what if Shanks didn't do that either? And then, like, since then, like, Mihawk's had a black blade, but then, like, he never got that rematch with Shanks after
The thing
that.
is though, like, if it was like that, I feel like we would have had some sort of dialogue from Shanks to Mihawk, like, "Oh, your sword looks different."
Maybe.
Like anything, like there would have been like
Maybe.
just a slight somewhere in the series where he would have been like, "Oh, like
Nice sword.
nice sword," yeah, like just anything like that. But we've never got anything from Shanks to Mihawk like that.
Maybe, but, like, to be honest, like, we very rarely see Shanks to begin with.
No, I know.
And we've only seen the one interaction with Shanks when he brings Luffy's poster.
Yeah.
Other than that, we haven't seen. Like,
Yeah,
Shanks
but
has
even
not
then,
met Mihawk after
he
that.
could have just been like, "Oh, yeah, nice sword."
I mean, I guess, but, like, that's so early in the series where, like, Oda didn't even know what he's doing with.
You don't know that. You don't know
I
Oda.
Yeah, you don't know how
We
he
do.
You don't know
planned
Oda
this.
like that, bro.
You
He
don't
be
know him.
fucking- Yeah, bro. He
What do you
be
mean,
foreshadowing
bro?
everything, bro.
Yeah, nah, man. That was so early in the series. It makes sense that like that wasn't like a interaction that he had like cooked up, you know, like to like the way he could have.
Nah, he probably, that's what I'm telling you, bro. Like
Tell me what?
that. If I think he probably would have cooked it up.
No, because
Yeah.
Shanks was not supposed to. He wasn't supposed to be a recurring member or character.
Oh,
Shanks just
yeah.
got so much love after the first. He was only supposed to be in the first chapter, and then that's it,
Mm-hmm.
right? He just got so much love in that first chapter that Oda changed it, and now he's like
But
a
then
crazy force in the
no,
story.
but then even
Right?
at
so like
no,
it's the
but
same
even
thing.
even at the Marine Ford or some shit, he could have been like, "Oh yeah, like
He never met Mihawk there.
yeah," but Mihawk saw him and he knew that
Yeah,
Mihawk
but
was there.
no, but like they didn't have an interaction. He's stopping a war, bro. You're like, yo, Mihawk, yo, come let me talk to Mihawk on the side real quick. Yo, nice sword, bro.
Yeah.
Let's chop it up real
Like,
quick.
yeah.
Yeah.
What the hell, bro? Like, I feel like there's something there because like that death thing, it adds a lot more to Mihawk's story if anyone that has a black blade had to like overcome death in that way.
Mm-hmm.
Because that means I want to know what Mihawk's backstory is even more.
Well, it makes sense if you
Right.
go with like his whole vibe. Like his name is Dracula Mihawk,
yeah,
so like vampires, immortals, conquer death.
exactly. Yeah,
Like it works in that sense too.
yeah.
Yeah.
We also know that the robot is actually guarding the
Snail
snail.
transponder. Snail.
Yeah, that was like I thought that was a really sick callback to like when they first got to Egghead, because when they first see Stella, he's like coming out of like the giant and stuff, like his like
Oh yeah,
he
he did
phases
come
through
out
in the
of
light.
it.
Yeah.
he was probably hiding the snail then.
And then
And like I'm like, that's such a solid like call.
Oh,
there.
okay, yeah. If that's
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if that's
yeah.
like when he put it there,
Yeah,
because it
yeah.
was like he was expecting them to come in.
Word, yeah.
Yeah.
Word.
It's like weird.
Word.
Yeah, solid.
Yeah, I like that.
I do like that.
I like that.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
dope. Because we were wondering where was the giant this entire time,
Yeah, what is he doing?
right? Because woke up
Yeah.
when Luffy went Gear 5, right?
Yeah.
And so it's been awake this entire time, and we're like, hey, where is it? Like, when's it gonna
Yeah.
show up? When's it gonna like, fuck up the Gorosei?
Do you think Vegapunk also like put a mother flame in it to start it up then? Because remember how we were talking about like why didn't they wake up when Luffy first went to Gear 5 in Wano?
Oh yeah.
If the presence of Gear 5 was enough for it to like,
I think it was
up,
too far
wake up.
away.
you think so?
Yeah.
Because
The fuck?
the way, but Zunisha felt Joy Boy like, and he was like off island.
No, he was there.
No, but Zunisha was
there.
off island.
No, but Zunisha was there. Like he was like
Bro,
close by.
Like okay, Wano's huge,
yeah.
and then you have Onigashima that's slowly drifting to like the middle of Wano.
yeah, and you have Zunisha who's fucking massive with
Yeah,
ears that are
but he's-
huge as fuck.
But he's
Like,
but
bro.
he's outside where like past the like the beach where the waterfalls are outside of Wano.
Yeah. Okay.
And he felt Joy Boy.
yeah, and the distance
No, I know.
from Wano
Taga's even
to
crazy.
exactly. So
I
what's
know,
your
but-
argument?
But
then?
I'm saying like, you think it's really just a distance thing?
I think so. They got to be like close to it.
Okay.
Because then every like
Okay.
person in the world who's affected by Joy Boy would feel it. No,
If there was anyone left, right?
there's
'Cause, like,
probably
we,
more.
We haven't like, we only have like the two people that are really still alive from the Void Century.
Yeah, even
That's it.
if you count the robot as being alive, but yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's alive, alive and well, guarding
It's
the
walking.
snail,
It's doing its thing.
chilling.
It's getting
Just waiting for the Gorosei to pull up. But
Um,
like, yeah, the fact that they revealed that like the giants or the robots like likely guarding it
yeah.
Mhm.
again feeds more into like our thing of like they're probably gonna destroy the snail before
Yeah.
like
They're
they get to the main point.
Yeah.
Well, the way that we had originally thought that they were gonna leave Egghead and get to Elbaf was like
Yeah.
all the Gorosei thought the robot was such a force that they're all gonna start fighting it.
Fighting it.
Mhm.
Now
Yeah.
that they have a reason to
That's
like
true,
all of them
that's
go
true.
after the robot and just fuck it up.
But we need a Frankie upgrade, bro.
I know.
Like, what
I
the
know.
fuck, man? We're in Egghead
fucking
and you're not gonna
crazy.
give him an
Like
upgrade.
shit hit the fan so quick and Egghead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't even get a chance to be like, "Yo, senpai, send me some shit."
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
He didn't even get to have like a proper conversation.
But I mean, I guess you could just be like, oh yeah, I saw the way he did X, Y, and Z, and now I'm doing these upgrades to
Yeah.
myself.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's true.
he like looked at the technology. He's like, I understand that.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he already had the schematics and shit when he was doing his 2-year training. So like,
It's not the same.
I mean, well, all of like a lot of the Vegapunk stuff was like based on light, right?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
manipulating energy.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So I feel like Vegapunk's like learned that part of it. He might have just maybe got new inspiration from seeing what he saw.
You mean Frankie?
Frankie, sorry, yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
What did I
Okay.
say?
You said Vegapunk.
Oh fuck,
Vegapunk.
that makes sense to me. Anyways, what do you guys think's happening next chapter? You think it's still
It's going
reaction
on
piece?
break, right?
Reaction piece.
Reaction piece still?
No, I don't think so.
Probably not.
Half a chapter of reaction piece?
No.
Maybe half. I think we'll still get a little bit. That it doesn't make sense to cut off any of the dialogue since it started. We've
Yeah.
been getting consistently
Yeah.
at least some form of dialogue from Vegapunk's like recording.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So-
I think next chapter we can get the way you wanted it, where it's like we're gonna have shit play out.
Like
Yeah.
Gorosei
'Cause-
fighting the robot, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because now we
Yeah.
have York's gonna tell them where to go now, right? So
Yeah.
then we'll have that play out of them like switching and going to the robot,
Yeah.
Yeah.
for
and
sure.
like we could maybe see like just the one Gorosei going first, like whichever one York talks to. Like I think it's the bird one.
Mm-hmm.
Whichever one gets there first, and then realizes that like, yo, fuck, this robot's a tank,
yeah.
and then like and then sends
They
that
would
like
have been there
sends that
Yeah, they
message.
no,
They
they,
would've
they would
been
know.
there,
They would
like,
know that he's a beast, right?
from like years ago
Yeah,
when he pulled up on them.
assuming that they were still like alive then or whatever
Yeah.
it is. Like,
Yeah, okay.
But I don't see how they're gonna like fuck up this tank, like this
Why?
guy. Fucking Saturn could barely murk out Chopper.
Yeah, but it's actually,
Yeah.
no, actually no, you're right. If like it's like Gorosei's powers are like it needs to be like a living thing, then that makes sense. Because if that robot's like an actual robot and doesn't
Yeah.
doesn't have like a
How are they
living
gonna fuck it up?
aspect to it, Saturn can't uses like if he's using fear or something to stop people in their tracks, then that makes sense.
fucking Chopper.
Yeah,
Chopper's a
Chopper's
beast,
goated,
bro.
man. Like, leave him alone, man. What the fuck?
Chopper's a fucking beast, bro. A monster.
Okay.
Point.
Anything else? Anyone else's reaction that you think was like actually worth seeing?
Reaction?
Yeah.
Relays.
Huh?
Relays.
Okay. Besides relays, like.
Relays.
Okay.
I
That's
don't
it?
like the chapter otherwise. I'm not
Okay.
gonna lie.
Okay. Weird.
The
That's
One
fair.
Piece anime.
That's fair.
You guys watched the episode last week?
No.
Yeah, I like briefly watched it. It was kind of boring me a little bit.
Damn. This guy getting bored by everything nowadays.
Yeah.
No,
What
it's
was that? What happened to the episode?
Cause like that, the last one, like it felt like, cause the one before it was the one where Stussy,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
So then like this one, like it, you're talking about the one where Kuma shows up, like the Mark III.
Yeah, Mark
That's
III.
last week's, right?
That was last week's. Yeah,
So then like the one that came out like the newest one.
that was last week. Was that not?
No, cause when I watched, like I had to, I was like on the website I was on, I was like, it was like 3 episodes back.
Oh, okay.
The Stussy one was 3 episodes back.
Oh,
The one after that was the Mark III Kuma one.
so when was the latest one?
So that's when, like the latest one. It was like they were just like talking. Like there wasn't any action. Like Stussy had the handcuffs on like
Yeah.
Kaku and Lucci.
Well, like I wanted to talk about
Like
last week's. Did you guys talk about last week's episode?
No.
we didn't know. Cause
Okay.
we didn't. I just watched it like
Okay,
recently.
I want to talk about 2 things. One was Sanji fans were like just so mad on Twitter because of the episode.
Oh, because they cucked his scene or
They
whatever?
cucked his scene. Yeah,
Yeah.
like in the manga, it looks as though he saves, what's his name, Edison,
Mm-hmm.
right? And like he deflects the blast
Yeah.
and saves Edison.
Yeah.
But here they added Frankie and I think Brooke in the scene.
I don't recall.
Well, they add Frankie to the scene, so like it like completely
Takes away from
takes
his-
away from his speed feats and shit, right? Which are like, I'm not a Sanji hater, you know, like yo, I'm not a Sanji hater. You
I
guys
feel
just
like
hate
you're
on
certified.
no.
I feel like you're a
You
certified
guys just hate on
Sanji
Zoro.
hater.
I
And then
don't
have
hate. I don't hate.
you guys hate on Zoro.
I love Zoro.
And then I have to
We
defend
don't
him.
hate. We don't hate Zoro.
Nah, you guys
That's
hate
just
him.
We're not
rude, bro.
hating.
How
Anyways,
dare
but-
We're
you.
just not glazing him,
Nah.
bro.
That's
all
true.
That's
Yeah,
all
there
that
you go.
is.
I'm not glazing him.
No,
either, bro.
you know the episode where Zoro stops like he has a Seraphim fight?
Yeah.
That's the one with Stussy, or that's the one after with
No,
Kuma?
that's the one with Stussy.
Okay, yeah. So those were like the most noticeable, like I guess like sequences that
mhm.
happen.
No, but
Yeah.
they really like fucked over Sanji in terms of his speed feat, because that was like a big speed feat. And then also
Was it?
That's why you
I
always
thought the
read the
speed
manga,
feat was
man.
really the
Huh?
Kizaru moment though.
that one was 2. And then also like wait, okay.
Fuck me.
Fuck, I forgot. I lost my train of thought, man.
All I'm saying is this is why you read the manga.
Oh yeah, the other scene that I want to talk about was the
I
shot
I don't know, man.
was the Zoro
Why?
Luffy shot.
The Zoro Luffy shot?
Yeah, with Kaku and Lucci. In
I-
the manga, that was way better than the anime. The anime just fucking did it dirty.
Okay, I don't
You know what I'm talking about, right? Where they're both sitting on the sofa.
Oh, the
And they're just
sofa?
talking?
They have
them-
Oh, okay.
The scene in the
Okay.
anime is fucking
Oh
dude.
yeah, okay.
It's fucking
No.
garbage, bro. Because it literally, like, the scene before that,
Yeah.
you see...
But to be honest, they've been snapping like all the other episodes.
they
So
have.
I feel like
but that was like a...
I feel like the latest episode
but-
they kind of like chilled a little bit.
That was like such a sick, like, double spread, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, and I was like...
Kind-
I was like waiting for that to get adapted too. And then it just
Oh,
kind of...
you're like, I can't wait for that.
That's
Well,
like
it
a
looks
wallpaper.
sick. It looks
like,
sick. Yeah.
No, but in the double spread, it was like you had like the whole scenery, and then you just
Yeah.
they looked pretty small on the screen though. It wasn't a close
In the manga... No, it was...
the manga
Yeah, in the manga
with the
it was
double
like
spread.
this.
If
It was
the
like-
double,
it
if the
was-
double
it was
spread is
pretty-
it's a big fucking shot normally.
It was like them, and then those two at the bottom.
Yeah.
But in the
Fucking
anime,
remember,
it's
yeah.
like off model.
Uh,
Like,
yeah,
it's
I mean,
off
that's
model
that's the only
scene,
way you could see
And then
it,
you're
yeah.
like, yo, like, what the
Can't
fuck is this?
screenshot it. Like,
Yeah.
fuck, what am I gonna do with
That
this?
would be
Yeah.
that's cool ass fucking wallpaper.
That's what I'm saying.
Um,
Fucking.
I thought we were getting
God Valley.
no
Oh, that's
Kuma
coming.
flashback.
no when the divine departure happens.
Not yet. It's coming.
I thought
It's coming.
Oh, Garp shit.
No.
You said the Garp shit was
no.
next.
I
Last
thought
week
no,
you
the
did.
Garp stuff's coming
no,
soon, but
it's,
like
it's I know what he's talking about.
because the Garp stuff, I think they had a date for that already, like somewhere. I think it's mid-July.
Damn, this guy
I
got
think.
all the dates, yo.
No, it's just people be like, it's just Twitter, man. Like people just like, yo, like episode number this is gonna be like Garp coming or something.
No, I'm just
The-
laughing
like-
with the November thing.
Yeah.
Did you guys watch the well? You watched the episode but with Bonnie seeing Kuma,
Oh yeah, that was sick.
that was
sick.
done so
was sick.
sick. Like the
Yeah.
way Kuma, like kid Kuma,
You have him like
was crying.
and then when she got closer, like he got bigger. Like he
Yeah.
got big. Like he was big as a kid.
Yeah, he was big.
Yeah.
But no, but the way he was crying and like
yeah.
the
He's
voice actor
fully
fucking
bawling his
killed it.
eyes out,
Like
yeah.
I fucking felt that shit when I was watching that. I was like, man,
That's what's- yeah.
I
Like the newest episode was like there wasn't action. It was just like, but
They got bored
did we
by it.
get like we didn't get that in the manga, right?
no.
Because like when Bonnie
That's what I mean.
when Bonnie
no,
taps
no,
into
we
the
don't,
memory,
we don't.
like it just kind of like
It just
we don't even know that she taps in. It kind of just cuts when
It
she's
cut-
there.
no,
with
no,
the,
we
with
see-
the bubble.
yeah,
You
yeah,
see her, like,
yeah,
pass
right?
out or
we see
something,
her
right?
pass out, and then the next chapter or whatever after
Yeah.
it shows like Kuma, like him far away,
Yeah.
and Bonnie's far away, but it's not the she comes up close
Yeah, she's like,
and then
yeah.
and that have no, none of that happens.
People were having an issue though with the sound design, like specifically for this like whole arc for Egghead,
okay,
because like when she was in that flashback scene, she's walking on grass, but you know like the way their footsteps are on like metal,
yeah,
it's basically like the same footstep sound, but they just kind of like muffled it a little bit.
okay, but she's wearing metal boots.
I know. So I was like, I didn't
The
like
fuck?
when I was watching it. It didn't really,
I didn't even notice that.
I was paying attention to it when I was watching.
It's also
it.
dream sequence. Like you're
Yeah.
in a dream. Like what the fuck?
I don't know.
Like you're not actually there. Like
Yeah, but people are having an issue. They're like, yo, like this is another reason why like One Piece needs like better sound design. Because
Wow.
there's been other moments where and like that people have said that.
Mm.
So
okay.
it didn't really affect me too much. Like I was more, looking at the Kuma.
Yeah, yeah.
Thing,
That
yeah.
shit was hitting, bro.
Yeah.
Is the like whoever's voice acting Kuma, you fucking killing it, man.
Keep going.
Yeah.
Keep killing.
What do you guys want to talk about next? Anything else? About One Piece?
Vinland.
Yeah, we talk about villain.
Yeah. How'd you feel about last Vinland chapter?
Whatever.
It's like, whatever.
Well, like last chapter, all they did was like Thorfinn's being hunted essentially, right?
Yeah.
Kind of, and he's like
Mhm.
running away.
Yeah.
No, I actually liked that. We kind of, I guess it was a dream sequence for him,
Yeah.
or like whatever was going on
Yeah.
with him, Thorkill, and like Einar and all of them.
Yeah.
Like basically saying like how like war is inevitable.
Yeah.
Like there's no way to actually stop war. Yeah, and he's kind of coming to that realization himself. So that was I thought that was
Slowly,
kinda
but then
Slowly.
Hild kind of pulls him out, right?
Yeah,
And-
yeah,
And like I
yeah.
like that transition to
cool.
like
Yeah,
Hild afterwards.
yeah. No, that was good.
But for this chapter now, like, do we still think like what way do we think this is going now? Because it looks like everyone like
Getting ready for war.
Well, some of them are ready for war, but then it looks like some of them are kind of like we should kind of like take everyone on the ships and cut.
Yeah.
So
I think Hild's probably bringing Thorfinn back.
Mhm.
I
I think so.
guess. So I feel like he'll have his own moment in speech. Where like,
you think Thorfinn comes back to the middle of a war, or you think he makes
no,
it back?
I think he makes it back
that?
before.
I think he
and he's able to stop them before some shit happens.
I don't
or
think
he
he's gonna
doesn't
stop it.
them?
I don't know. Maybe we get some amount of conflict. This is what I was talking about last pod when we were
Yeah.
talking about last chapter. Is Thorfinn gonna leave with everybody, or is he leaving with a
I think so,
select amount
yeah.
of people?
Select.
I think it's got to be the select amount. I feel like Einar's
staying.
Yeah,
I
Einar's
think
like
Einar's gonna die.
dumbass,
Yeah,
bro.
I think
yeah,
Einar's
Big
gonna die.
ass.
I think
Bro
he's
can't
gonna
even
die.
fight for shit. The way
Bro,
he
so
was,
stupid.
yo, the
He's
way
like
that
holding the
Husky-
axe, bro. And he's like,
the way that Husky guys were like, yo, we're gonna like stop these guys. I don't. Dude, 90% of their like attack force was Thorfinn.
Yeah.
Like you know what I mean? Like they're all just just kids and like villagers and shit that can't.
like it was
really
Thorfinn and
fight.
Hild,
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
and
yeah.
and Thorkill's daughter. And
Yeah.
those are the people all
And-
dipping.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like they're the main powerhouses, and you could say what's that one guy's name? The guy that's like fucking. He's got the tattoo.
Tattoos. Yeah, I forgot
I
his
forgot his
name.
name. But like he's
The
like the next.
snake?
He's like the next best guy.
The snake.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's the next best guy to like fight, and then like Einar's not really like he better get like the way he
Yo,
was getting fucked up.
He's
in
so
the farm,
stupid, man.
Yeah.
Like
I get the sentiments behind what he's saying.
Yeah.
Like the
Mhm.
village was and like the
Yeah.
land was named after the girl.
yeah,
But like, man, what do you like? You're doing exactly what Thorfinn and you came here
Just
yeah,
not to do.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
so dumb.
And bro, it's like
especially like with his backstory,
yeah,
because
Yeah, yeah.
his mom and
Sister.
sister
Oh yeah.
got fucking like killed and raped and whatever or some shit. So
well,
like
they got sold into slavery.
yeah,
because of
like they
war.
got
Yeah.
fucked, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So like having
And I think
that
they died or something.
having that history and then him like
yeah.
because he was about to kill Thorfinn in the farm when like Thorfinn was sleeping and he found out that Thorfinn like
Was
kind of
in
had
war.
that history
Yeah,
to
yeah,
him.
yeah.
Yeah.
So like he already feels so passionately about that,
Mhm.
and now he's like, it's kind of, but it's like it's also kind of like, it's crazy for his character to see that like now when it's like when he's like put in that same position, he's so
He's
easy
willing to go that
But
far.
it kind of
Yeah.
seems like
Right?
he's like he like threw away all his values over a girl that didn't even like
That was married.
yeah.
that was married. like what, bro?
Yo,
like you brought
this is like some crazy amount of simping.
That's what I
here.
mean, bro.
This is
Like
beyond Sanji levels. This is crazy. No, but I think
like man just saw her wash her face at a well and he's like, yo,
That's the one.
we ride at dawn. Like bro.
I feel like him taking her little
The head.
head piece of her.
Yeah.
I feel like it's gonna crack or break now. Like when the village like
Yeah.
when they ultimately reach that decision
Like
of,
an omen or whatever. A bad omen.
like just symbolism of like when it's like it's gonna declare that time of like the village was a success and like whoever dies, whoever
Mm.
stays, like they're done, and then like whoever leaves, like it's just like
But
Vinland just
it
didn't
might
make
just
there.
it might just be like a thing of like it's gonna crack, like it's gonna split right down the middle,
Yeah,
right? And it's sort of like Einar's gonna take it as a sign, is like, look, like she's not happy with what I'm doing. Like this is not what she would have wanted.
no, you
Mm.
think so?
Yeah,
You think
it's-
you
it's
think he'll-
probably gonna be some shit.
You
like
think he'll
that.
have like a
like a revelation?
yeah
Yeah.
before he dies or something, or not? He's not dying.
Yeah, fuck it. Let
I
him
feel like he's
die.
gotta die.
Yeah, kill this guy.
Yeah. You're turning on Thorfinn like when he needs you most.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like-
we'll see how well Thorfinn does if he comes back and he is able to have a conversation with everybody before like they decide that fuck it, we're gonna go for war.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Because like the way that this whole manga has kind of been set up is kind of been based off of like philosophy and
Yeah.
everything
Yeah.
like
Yep,
that.
yep,
So like
yep.
this is like a moment where like Thorfinn can have a speech about like philosophically and
Mhm.
everything about morals, ethics, values, and
Mhm,
everything, and like
mhm.
what they came there to achieve,
Yeah.
and like perhaps sway most of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. Especially if like how we were talking about last chapter, like whether the author decides to kill him there in Vinland
Yeah.
or whether he makes it back home and dies
Iceland,
like
yeah.
Iceland. So like
I think it's fair to say that he goes back to Iceland because of the way that like after taking those blows from the arrows
Yeah.
could potentially disable him to
Yeah.
a point where he can't be like
anything.
the strong
Yeah.
Thorfinn that we know,
Yeah,
and now
yeah.
he's just a regular ass dude.
okay,
Yeah. No. Yeah.
like he's forced to go back to Iceland and just like go there
Yeah.
because it could also be like Einar and those fucks just don't like they're not
those fucks. Yeah.
like they're just not gonna respect his decisions
Yeah,
and shit,
yeah.
and he doesn't have the power to like
Which I
stop
think is
their
fair.
BS anymore.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's fair. No,
Yeah.
like the people that want to stay and want to fight a war, that's
Like, do your
fair.
thing.
Like in the same sense of like what Thorfinn went through,
Yeah.
it's the same thing that they have to go through as
Yeah,
well in
yeah.
life. Like you also have
Yeah.
to make your own struggles. Like you can only
Mhm.
a mentor can only
Bro.
take you so far.
And
Yeah.
Thorfinn's gonna have that mic drop moment of like, this isn't Vinland anymore,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and just like
He's he's gonna be like, yeah, these aren't weapons.
What?
And I think
wait, what?
nothing, bro.
Wait,
Nothing. Bro.
were
Nothing,
you trying to pull
bro.
it out?
No,
like
no.
like pull out a real weapon? Like
No, it's all good. Never mind.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
You got what I was saying, right?
No, I don't know
No?
what the fuck
You
you
didn't get it? Okay. I thought he got what I was
No,
saying.
what do you say?
Nah, never
Say it with
mind.
your chest.
I was making a reference to what I was saying in One Piece. Like, yo, this is not a weapon. Mic drop.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I thought you were saying like this is. I'll show you a real weapon. Like
No.
I thought that's what you're saying. You know?
Anyways.
No, that's not.
What do we want? Do we want to talk about Kaiju number 8?
Yeah, I'm down.
No, I don't even want to talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
I don't even want to talk about it.
Let's
I'm
talk
just
about
bored from like everything nowadays.
it. Yeah, John.
No, actually, it's just that.
You said you were
I
bored about
actually-
the One
did
Piece
you-
episode.
Did you
too.
read new Berserk chapter?
Did it come out?
Yeah, like it was like end of April, I think.
Yeah, I
Or
read
mid-
that.
April.
If that's one that you're talking about, yeah, I
Yeah.
read it.
Okay.
You guys want to talk about it? Or you guys gonna be like, yeah, okay.
Well, okay. Well, I mean, cause you brought up Kaiju number 8 first. So I was like, do you
okay.
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll talk about Kaiju number 8 first. What do you think of it so far?
Again, I still like it.
Yeah.
So what do you like about it?
I like
What's like the refreshing thing from
like
Kaiju number 8 for you
like
guys?
we were talking about before the pod started. I think the main character itself is refreshing. Like it's
Yeah.
a 35-year-old guy,
But
like past his prime
Is that
or
no longer?
whatever.
That's not a shonen anymore, though, right?
Why? Because like
shonen
shonen
is-
means
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not like It's
I
still
don't. It's
shonen,
not
bro.
considered a seinen. I don't
Yeah.
think.
No,
I
I
think.
don't think so.
No,
Yeah.
it's still shonen, bro.
But why? Like,
It's
think-
I
I
think
it's
think
still
it's-
catered to. It's
I think
still
it's
catered to that like demographic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought shonen like the protagonist has to be within that
No.
age range.
No.
Because think about everyone who's reading or watching manga now. They're all like fucking 30.
They're all over the place. It's not
Yeah,
just
it
like
is all
30.
over the
It's all
place.
over the place.
Yeah, but like look at
But,
like,
like-
you know what I mean? Like the age group from Dragon Ball.
But I
is,
think
like,
I think shonen specifically the character's supposed to be in that age range, and that's why like sending's like.
So
the
they can relate to the kid, right?
Yeah.
yeah,
it's
but like
supposed to be within
Goku's
that age
like
range.
35 and fucking that's shonen.
Now. But we watched.
Well,
him
Dragon Ball
grow.
Z, he was
Dragon Ball Z though.
There was a demographic that found Dragon Ball through Dragon Ball Z, right?
Yeah, that's true.
But anyways,
Yeah, like the main
They
character.
no, but they had Gohan take that like stage kind of like
in
Dragon Ball
Saga.
Z. But like even they were
So
building.
but still Frieza
But
Saga.
they were building him up like from the beginning of Dragon Ball Z when he fights a rat. It's like you're like, yo, this guy has some crazy power.
Yeah,
to him.
but he's not the main character though.
I know, but like,
so
but they still
then-
had that like shonen like. So I guess
so then that's what I'm saying. There's
so
other characters in
guess the
Kaiju number
Kaiju, like,
8
the
or
guy
that are 18. Like what
Yeah,
the fuck are you
that's what I was
saying?
saying. That's what I was gonna say.
You're
like,
hilarious, man.
Cause you have that guy that's like glazing over him basically,
Yeah.
like the fucking guy. That was,
Senpai.
His
yeah,
boy.
Yeah, his boy. I don't know his
Yeah,
name.
his boy.
Senpai.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think like the main character.
Yeah.
I think that's refreshing. I do like the main character, the way he acts, like the goofiness about it.
Yeah.
Because like he'll still have his moments of like becoming serious,
Yeah.
where it's not like he's just overly like a fucking goof, right?
Yeah.
I like the kaijus. I think the kaijus, the way that they're
Design cool.
the designs are pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
I like that too.
I'm interested to see where it goes too, like because we
Mhm.
have like that
Mhm.
kaiju number 9.
Yep.
And like kind of like where that's
Yeah.
kind of leading into.
Yeah.
Like, are there more kaijus like that? Are there gonna be more kaijus like the main character? Like, kind of like
feel like
where
there
can
has
we
to be.
go?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
There
like
has
we
to
don't
be, like,
know,
a hybrid
right?
or something,
Mhm.
because like
But like at the end of
because if he's Kaiju number 8,
Yeah.
like this like there's 1 to 7
yeah,
that haven't been addressed for sure.
I guess.
Like you don't just randomly just spring up and be number 8. Like, you know.
No, but I don't know if they label them kaiju number 8 or number 9 because they're hybrids. I think they were just kaiju. So
That's just like the
like,
ninth
I don't know,
kaiju
like a
that
special grade
that's just like the
kaiju.
9th kaiju that they've seen like since like the beginning of like kaijus, I guess, or what?
No, it's like based off of like magnitude.
Mm.
Like again,
How,
he's saying
Oh,
like
yeah.
special
how
grade.
strong they are.
like the
Like
special,
grade. Like essentially like a special grade would be like first special grade that they saw. That was
Oh yeah,
number
because like
one.
when they
Kinda like
did when they
earthquake
detect
magnitude.
when they detect a kaiju, they call
They
it by
have a
magnitude.
magnitude.
So does it scale up to 10? Or
He can't say.
I forgot the answers over here.
He can't say.
Like
Yeah.
a cheat sheet. You can't tell us shit. Just, I just want to know what the scaling's going like. Like, fuck.
But yeah, no, I like to see like an actual like hybrid, like a kaiju number
Yeah.
8,
Oh, like yeah.
like a human
yeah,
that like
yeah.
is also can become a kaiju, or like maybe it goes the other way where a
Yeah.
kaiju can become a human,
Well, I mean,
like that one
Yeah,
with
yeah.
kaiju
Well,
number
because
9.
even the way
Yeah.
he got his kaiju powers in like the first episode,
Yeah,
it's like very like he didn't really have to go through much. Like the dude just kind of came in and just like took like went into his.
I
body.
found, but like,
Like,
You
you know,
wanted to say some other shit. You wanted to say some other shit.
but like, no, I get that, I get that, like you know,
like, I
um,
feel like there's not really a barrier to having like hybrid kaijus. Like maybe if there's like a synchronicity thing that like. for
But what
them
do you
to
mean?
work-
Same thing with ghouls. Like you have hybrid ghouls too. Where's the
Yeah,
barrier?
no, I'm just saying because like he's saying like I'm wondering where it's gonna go. It's like I
Yeah.
feel like it's gonna be pretty common that there's gonna be hybrid kaijus.
yeah, for sure, maybe,
Yeah.
but like again, to like the kaiju's dialogue in that moment, like where does that lead into? Like where he says like I finally found you or something.
Mm-hmm.
It's like what did that kaiju mean when he
Yeah.
found
When he meant
Kafka?
that?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
what did like
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I mean? So like there's so
What
many
do you think that
things that
means?
can go into. I don't know. I think it might go into some like thing where like there's a society out there that are like these hybrids, or
But do you think like
some along those lines that are fighting the other way. They're sending kaijus in or something
Okay.
like that.
okay,
I don't know. So like
yeah, I feel kind of like on like an Attack on Titan situation.
yeah, kinda,
Yeah.
but not
Okay. Not like the
as
same-
literal as that.
Yeah. Okay. I was thinking like, 'cause, like, do you think the way this kaiju took over the main character, like, or like, I mean, given the powers and shit, do you think like there's like a specific, like,
Requirements or something.
yeah, 'cause like you're saying like he finally found you, like,
I don't know. I it might mean something else. Maybe the main character has like a shonen trope where he's special in some way.
like some lineage shit. Or
Yeah, maybe, I don't know. Like
I
could
don't
be lineage. It could be like physique type of stuff. Like I don't know, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Like whatever requirements it was.
Well, cause I mean like in the like literally the first episode.
Yeah.
Who's that little kid that's like just joined his like cleanup corps or whatever it's called.
No, that's his boy.
That's his
Yeah,
boy.
yeah. I don't know his name, but like
Senpai.
that guy kind of, but he kind of talks to the main guy and he's like, "Yo, you kind of lost your way or some shit. Like,
Yeah.
you don't have
Yeah,
any
yeah.
dreams or like
Yeah, yeah.
whatever, right?" So it's like, if I guess it's not really like like it's definitely, I don't think it's like a mindset thing that he was looking for. Maybe.
Yeah, probably not like a mindset. Maybe more like you said. Maybe it's lineage. Maybe it goes all the way back. Maybe his fucking past is so dark. He was tested on that like as was a baby. I don't know.
Would you like it if it was a lineage thing?
I mean, it's a shonen thing. Like, there's gonna
Yeah.
be like.
Yeah.
I wouldn't
But
mind
certain
it.
tropes are like it makes sense and you're kind of like you fuck with it, and then certain tropes are like you're just like, man, like you guys just kind of throw this in here to throw this in here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the fact that it's being set up from like the first chapter,
Yeah.
like the author knew exactly where he wanted to go or something, or like at
Yeah.
least setting something up for like to touch on later,
Yeah.
like whenever they figured it out.
How are you liking the new episodes?
Motherfucker just sat there saying, "What's going on?"
He has
'cause
the
I-
answers.
I-
Do you have
yeah,
the-
I got
what
the
do you want me to
answers.
say? I'm not saying anything.
How do you like the new episodes though?
I like it. Yeah,
Like-
like the last episode that came out. He's like running away from, because he just like was about to defeat. You watched the latest episode, right?
Yeah, I
Where
believe.
he was about to defeat number 9,
Yeah.
and then 9 runs away.
Yeah.
Then he gets pulled up on. Then he runs away.
When the newest episode drop?
Saturdays, I think.
Saturdays, yeah. And then the vice captain pulls up on him, and then you see that aura. I was like, okay, sick. We about to see some crazy animation.
Is the translation from like the manga to anime like doing it justice now?
Yeah.
Cause remember I was telling you
Yeah,
before.
like it was
of
off
how,
model
like,
before?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, no, like the aura that it was showing with the vice captain.
Yeah.
That was like a nice touch, like the
Okay.
little purple aura. Because in the manga, it was just like,
It's just him.
it was just him, just
Okay.
like standing there, like, yo, I'm about to fuck your shit up.
Okay, word.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Is this a moment where like just wink at me?
Is is Kaiju number 8? Is it slated for? Is it just a core? Like, is it just 12 episodes?
I'm
or
not
is it
sure.
24 episodes?
I think 24. I don't know.
Because it's on episode what, like 6 or something now.
7?
6 or 7.
Yeah.
So this would have started like for spring.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess they could do like a spring
Yeah.
thing. Okay, 12. I feel like 12 episodes makes sense. For
Yeah. Like, there's not a lot of other anime right now that are like,
me. Yeah.
Doing 24 or whatever.
or just even popping. Like, what's,
Well, I guess
Yeah.
yeah.
you know
like
what I mean?
what's
Well,
the-
Demon Slayer started
Oh, yeah, Demon
their
Slayer.
training arc thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm only on the first episode though, 'cause the first episode's like an
48
hour
minutes.
long, dude. So I gotta like, that's gonna be a bit to watch.
Yeah.
Berserk though,
Oh wait, touching on the Demon Slayer thing, I haven't caught up to it. Like
I'm not caught up yet.
you haven't. I don't know if you've even touched it, but like supposedly either the last episode or the episode before that, they only adapted half of the chapter that it was based off of, and everything else after was just brand new shit.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, sure.
I saw it. No. Last episode they were saying that they adapted 1.5 chapters. Like, people are actually like really impressed with how much they're adapting
Mm-hmm.
from like the chapters and how much was like new material too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like I think people have really been liking like how it's been going so far.
Damn, maybe they
Yeah.
fixed the ending.
They probably will.
did. They went back. Like, the author went back and changed the ending.
Did he?
Yeah.
What?
No, I don't. No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did.
I don't remember hearing that.
This happened like a year
He dropped
ago.
a chapter.
It wasn't. It wasn't a. It was like a redoing of the redoing of the chapter.
But does he? Oh, so it's just a final.
We
chapter at the
talked
end.
about this,
No.
bro.
That
we
was Attack on Titan. That like we had the. Like,
No. We talked about it for Demon Slayer. We were like
remember this
the
at all.
author went back and like changed it.
No. 'Cause-
What?
Well, the thing is with Demon Slayer's ending, the last chapter is not saving it.
Yeah.
If he was gonna,
It was. I mean, like last arc.
it'd have to be like the whole last arc. He'd
Yeah,
have to
it
go
was.
back and touch
Didn't
up like
I thought he
everything.
changed the whole
No, I don't.
last fight.
I don't think
Whatever it
he changed anything.
was.
Because like that whole last fight was so long
Yeah.
that like you'd have to start from like before that fight started and then like kind of like fix it as you're going into it.
Can you search it up?
Yeah, sure. Search it up.
I feel like we would have heard. Or I
Yeah,
remember. I
I
don't know.
remember us having a discussion about.
It was like a year ago or maybe 2 years ago at this point.
That like he came back and dropped or like redid.
It was definitely
chapters or
before we
something?
went to Japan.
That he redid chapters.
No.
That it was like, yeah, like I had seen a thing where it was like it went back and changed the ending.
No, bro.
I think he might have explained like what happened after those events, like because he didn't really give like a, like this is what maybe like this is like what they're doing now type of thing. But I don't think that he actually
Are you searching up?
yeah. Well, that's one like that's the first thing that kind of came up is like
Oh.
who survived, like what happens next, like this is 2024 February 21st. That somebody wrote this. People, nobody's. I'm not seeing anything about.
I feel like that would have been massive news, like trending
There's a
type shit.
like new extended ending. They didn't change the ending though.
Oh, it was just extended ending.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
maybe that's what
Demon
it was.
Slayer's ending changed. It's perfect now. Like I don't know.
Oh, okay, well.
Because like, he can't. There's no way he like changed that whole like end section, right? It's not the same as like the Attack on Titan ending changing, because it's like that ending is very much like there.
Yeah.
You can maybe change how like he goes about doing that fight or whatever, but like it's like it's gonna be the same thing.
Yeah. I feel like he would have waited for the manga anyways to like actually do it. Anime.
Yeah.
To like change it, because like that's kind of what's been happening like incrementally throughout every season anyways.
Which is good. Like they're fixing a lot. They're fixing a lot of stuff. Obviously they're fixing the art for one thing, but like
Yeah.
It's making it flow a lot better.
A lot better, yeah.
Than the manga made it seem like, right? So like,
and it's still doing like the big moments right.
Yeah.
And like keeping them at like pretty consistent, I'd say.
So yeah, Berserk. Did you notice a change in the writing with like as like when the author passed away and then, like the new author came in?
Yeah.
Did you? Okay, because personally, I felt like he did such a good job of like making that transition.
Oh no! I will say that it's a good job of like transitioning from like post death to like whoever's taking over.
Yeah.
I forgot who it was. He was
the guy that did like Holy Land or something.
Yeah. I think the drawings have been like pretty like well and consistent as well. So like in terms of like that, like how consistent is it? Yeah, it's there. But I'd still say like the story. I don't know how to describe it right now just off of the top of my head, but like there's something there that feels like in a way not as grounded. Like I know that's a weird thing to say when you got like fairies flying around.
Yeah.
But like not as grounded as I feel like it used to be. In the sense, like I don't know, in terms of like the writing, I'd say.
I think that's the issue with like where Berserk ended up after like before, like by the time he died, by the time Moria died, because like they had like so much magical type shit happening where like you had that guy who was like in the clouds coming for that war, like the Kashan War or whatever, and now like you have Guts guys, like they got caught by the same guys, and then what's her name? The little magician girl, Shirik or something. Is that her name?
I don't remember.
She's kind of like drifting through like limbo or whatever,
and
they're trying to like wake her up and get her back, and she's kind of, I think she's like she's trying to keep Guts alive or something.
I think try to keep him sane, right?
Yeah,
because like he's kind of losing it.
Yeah,
in general.
Well, that's like the one. I think that might be an issue that some people, I guess like long-term fans might have had with Berserk, is like not this chapter, but the chapter before that when they're on their ship and these guys kind of raid their ship and take Guts hostage. Because Guts is already kind of like, he was kind of like on that decline because he's been using his
body's weakening,
armor and everything
motherfucker
so much.
Could barely hold a sword.
Yeah, so like, he's kind of like so weak, and then like he gets caught, and then now it's like, okay, like now these guys are just part of this army, and like it seems like they're just gonna be part of the central force against the Hawk of Light, right?
You know what I don't like?
What?
That like this was probably always planned.
Yeah.
But like I don't like it that like Casca got captured again.
Okay.
By like Griffith.
Yeah.
And like now it's gonna kind of almost play like the same thing, like rescue type of arc for her.
Yeah. I was happy when they like brought back like I think it would have been like the last chapter that Maria did was like give her back her memory.
Yeah.
Which I was like, and I'm like it's all good if that was his decision to do it, but like if that had been like the new writer's decision, then you would have been thinking like, was that even intended, or like what, like did he just do it because he didn't know what to do, or like what? So
yeah, I don't know. All in all, I think it's still flowing well. Like
it's not coming out as frequently, so you
like that's like the one thing. Yeah,
so I have to like go back to like the chapter before and then like just
like,
skim through it.
Yeah,
word same.
Motherfucker.
You gotta get on it, man. You gotta get on it.
Go watch some weird ass or read some weird ass shit.
Yeah, you can watch it too.
And
Watching
watch.
is
You could watch some weird ass shit
Okay.
too.
No,
Yeah.
they
Anyways.
skip all that.
In the
Anyways.
anime?
Yeah.
No, the
Jujutsu
original.
Kaisen.
They skip a
Kaisen.
decent amount.
The original went through the whole
Yeah,
like.
no, they the original skipped like a lot of the when
Rated
Guts
R
is like a
scenes.
kid.
Oh.
When
Oh
he's,
yeah,
like-
yeah, they skipped that, but like I mean, like the eclipse is still there.
Oh,
in the original.
Yeah, okay.
There,
That's
the fucking original ends with the eclipse. You know
No,
how
I
fucked
know,
that
no,
is?
no, but
Yo, you finish watching an anime and it's that?
yeah, but what I mean is like, compared to like the manga where you're repeatedly getting these visuals, whereas like it's like more like censored and like okay, like you get the visual like at the end.
Yeah, okay.
That's not like it's a little bit
Sure.
easier to like digest.
Digest, yeah.
Yeah. Anyways,
Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah, well,
yeah,
tell me about
you have
it, bro.
thoughts on the chapter?
Last 2 chapters. First off, who'd you think it was at the end of the chapter? Like last
The
chapter.
last
when
chapter?
they
Like
showed
where
Gojo.
They showed
the silhouette.
I thought it was just like he was mistaking someone for Gojo.
like Yuta, right?
Like anybody.
Who did you think though? Like,
At that time?
Yeah.
I was like, yo, fucking new challenger, like new person.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm
'Cause,
the
like, I
only
was
one that had it in the bag, bro.
No, you're the only one that should be riding.
Oh,
Yuta, bro.
word.
You fucking
I
Yuta.
don't, who's your favorite character even from JJK? I don't think you have a favorite character.
Yeah, I do.
Who's your favorite character?
Don't worry about it.
Like, bro, it's just like-
No, my favorite character was Yuki, and they fucking murked her out.
That's
Turn into a
crazy.
black hole.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But anyways,
Did you think the possibility of like Yuta being in Yuki's body? would have
no,
been
I thought
better?
what it was is, you know how like, I mean, you had this conversation how I thought it was like Sukuna on death's door.
Mm,
Yeah.
He
yeah.
was seeing like a memory, and the
Yeah.
person that he saw was like Gojo.
Gojo.
Yeah.
And it was like Yuji about to just fucking
Okay, so
domain his
that was
ass.
like what you were really.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah,
Okay.
like he's about to domain his ass, and then
Okay.
the whole Yuta shit happened, and
Yeah.
Yuta like took his body,
How you feeling about that?
and I was like, damn, like it's like what the fuck was everything for? If that's what was gonna happen,
Mm.
Yeah.
like everyone else, all the fodder beforehand,
Yeah.
what was all that for, bro? Like
it-
for
it-
just to come to this, like they could have just done this earlier in the fight.
Yeah.
I was saying they could have just had Gojo
yeah.
continue to fight him.
At that, yeah, they could have just had
Like,
I
why-
just like
why have Yuta?
Because remember, we
Yeah,
like this whole
yeah,
time
yeah.
we've been kind of theorizing that like if the fight continues the way it does, it's inevitable for like Gojo and like Yuta and so on and so
jump
forth to
in.
return.
Yeah.
But then like they brought Gojo back in Yuta's or
like,
Yuta and Gojo's body, and
yeah.
like that's like a more like tasteful way to bring
Yeah.
Gojo back. But like again, like you said, like what was it all for?
Yeah.
I like the whole like the parallels that were being made
Yeah.
with like Geto and Kenjaku
And Yuta.
and like Yuta and Gojo.
Yeah.
And then
But then also like
Oh,
Sukuna
people
and
have been-
Megumi's body, right? Like they were having like two sort of like abominations go at it,
yeah.
right?
Yeah,
the
yeah.
whole like monster like
Yeah.
throwing away humanity to become a monster type
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
But like Yuta has to die now.
Yeah.
Like it's like what the
I
fuck's
agree.
going on?
Maybe.
Not maybe.
No, I
No, it's
agree.
not maybe. He needs to fucking die, bro. Because then it's like,
Yeah.
Gage, what are you doing?
Unless he can like hop back out of the body, but like he should die.
I
What
feel
the
like
fuck you mean,
I
bro?
feel
like I mean,
there's
'cause
no way he should have enough time
Yeah.
to hop back out.
No, they're gonna fucking be like,
I feel like he should die in the fight. Like you just have him die.
Like
He's just gonna
Sukuna
make
just straight
a-
up kills him.
Like like just at one point, just
Well,
have him
bro, what the-
fucking.
Bro, he's just gonna make a binding vow and just be fine.
Well,
That's fucking, that's Gage,
That's what
bro.
I'm saying. Like that could happen.
He's gonna make a fucking dumbass binding
That
vow and
could
he's like, yo, actually, though, I could do this now.
No, I feel like I feel like
'Cause I
no,
made a
'cause I
binding
feel like part of
vow. Yeah.
Yuta like being able to throw his humanity and like become a monster.
Yeah.
He should like take it to the end, right? And like die.
But like, what didn't make
fulfilling that.
sense is that last chapter, and I know somebody pointed out in our Jujutsu Kaisen chat, was Gojo hits, or fucking Yuta hits the Gojo domain,
And so
And
does
Sukuna
and
Sukuna.
does
Sukuna does the
the
same thing.
Yeah.
And it's like, why?
He did it the other chapter as well. When he
Yeah?
popped it on Yuji, it was the same
Okay.
hand sign. I
Oh.
think it's because all his
Do
hands
you
are
think it's
tapped
just,
out.
yeah, do you think it's
Oh.
just like it's just incomplete domain?
Because
right?
his opposite
Oh.
side hands are non-existent, and then
Yeah.
this one he's barely using.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's
So
just
he's
that
been
just-
really just using this
Yeah.
hand.
Yeah. The other thing is his like Gage has been showing Gojo without his left hand, so we don't know if like
Oh, if Yuta's
We
wearing like a ring or
yeah,
something.
we don't know if he
like,
has his
yeah.
ring or
No,
not.
I don't know. He doesn't. He says he doesn't in the
No, he
chapter.
doesn't say it.
Yeah, he's like, yo, I'm not gonna be wearing my ring or some shit.
No.
Yeah, he says
He does
something like
not
that.
say that.
He says some shit like that.
He's like,
bro.
bro, I'm not wearing my ring.
No, like sorry,
Fuck
Rika.
that ring.
Like,
Yeah, he said
some shit like,
sorry.
Sorry,
He
Rika.
says sorry, Rika, because he transfers it to his right hand,
Oh.
and that's a symbolic meaning. Because like, if you're married, it's on your left hand, and
Mhm.
if you put it on your right hand, it's like you're
Revoking
your marriage.
Oh.
That's why he's saying like sorry that like he's saying sorry to Rika because he had to do that.
Oh.
JJK, let me ask you a question. I asked him the same
What's up?
question. This fight goes. All Yuta is able to achieve is essentially slowing Sukuna down, and like it's again left for Yuji to finish.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
What the fuck is the point of
Yeah.
that?
He
Then
wants to
that's
keep up
that's
saying
like literally what the fuck is the point of that if just Yuji was
that.
gonna
But
Like,
like, I feel
my thought
like,
process
it's-
is like, why not just have Gojo actually stay and like slow
Yeah,
him down
yeah,
and
yeah.
then kill Gojo and
if
then have Yuji take
like
over?
if we're
But-
already at this point of like we can tell that Gage is just like prolonging this fight with Sukuna and building him up to be so beast. Like we're already like mentally tapped from their fight with Sukuna from like when all those guys were just like ganging up on him.
Yeah.
Like the raid boss moment.
Mhm.
So like now it's kind of like he's just kind of continuing to lean into it, you know. And it's like the same thing with like other anime. Like people just have a hard time like finishing that. I don't want to spoil anything. So I like other anime.
Yeah.
So according to the editor's note from this week's Shonen Jump, supposedly the Shinjuku fight has reached its climax.
Yeah,
Oh.
in this like newest chapter that's about to come out,
Yeah.
it's gonna be the climax of the fight. Yeah, I saw that.
I
too.
see.
So, I guess it's just a quick. It was a quick little. Hey, I'm here.
I think like
Nah,
I
you're
feel
not.
like I feel like Gojo's domain should be different though.
The Unlimited Void. Why?
I don't.
Just
well,
because now Yuta's operating it, like it should.
I think
behave.
the way he operates all of his techniques should be like more in terms of like how Yuta's character fights, and it's not the way Gojo's character fights. I feel like he
Mhm.
should.
But a domain's a domain. His domain works in the sense of like
Yeah, the domain should be the same. way.
infinite information.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
right, but
domain's
like
gonna be the same way.
his energy output
more.
is more.
Should
right?
be
Yeah.
more.
Yeah.
But supposedly Sukuna's
At
curse
Yuta.
energy is at Yuta, so it should
Yeah.
be even.
Even yeah.
Yeah,
But
that's
Yuta
cool.
found out how to like beat open
Yeah.
barrier according to the narration. So we'll see. Like
Oh, word. Yeah.
Yuta might just tap Sukuna out in terms of like being able to use a domain
Yeah.
from
Well,
now
I
here
feel
on
like it
out.
should have just been Yuji domain. Just fucking deck him, man.
I mean,
Well, we talked
Here we
about it
are.
last week. Like
here we are.
this, I mean, like it's there's two sides to it. Like one, like I like that like there's this plot twist that makes sense
Yeah.
because like we've seen like Yuta like steal people's techniques, whatever.
but you've been Yuta.
But then like
you've been Yuta.
yeah, but like with Yuji, like the other side is like Yuji's him getting a domain is like such a basic answer to like the ending.
Yeah.
But I guess it's also like just having the fatigue from this fight. You're kind of just like
Just
finish
end
this.
it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But like I would
And
actually say
everyone's
that
been
like,
wanting a domain from him for so long
Yeah.
that like
Yeah.
maybe.
They've also been wanting Gojo to come back.
yeah.
Yeah, so maybe
Like, so why the fuck is he listening to some of them and
maybe
all the
maybe
readers?
hits the domain later. Cause I was saying like it's kind of like we already gave him like 2-3 techniques
Yeah.
Yeah.
in this one fight. How,
I don't think the fight's done, by the way. Even
but-
though it said
but like
climax.
he's gonna keep he's just gonna keep growing in like typical like
This is what's gonna
shonen
happen, bro.
like
This is what's gonna happen, bro.
fashion.
Yuji's gonna merge with Tengen, and then hit his domain, and his domain's gonna hit the entire world.
Yo, he
and
might
it's gonna
be spitting.
and it's gonna be only hands, and that's how they're gonna get rid of.
Yo.
Chris
I'm saying
techniques.
only hands.
But that's
he
how
might-
they're
only
he's
But that's how
spitting.
they're gonna get rid
Yo.
of Chris
I
techniques.
just-
That's how they're gonna get rid of Chris.
He's
techniques, bro.
spitting. He's spitting.
I think that
I could like
I
the
think that-
fucked up part is I could actually see Yuji eating the Tengen thing because he said he'd eat anything.
Yeah.
So I could like literally just see Yuji eat the fucking Tengen,
Yeah.
merge Tengen thing, and just like merge with them.
yeah, I mean
That's
I,
the
I think
fucked up part.
I think Yuta can push Sukuna to that point of like doing the merger.
And then what?
I don't know. I just think that he's
So
capable
Megumi's
of
dead,
pushing
hey?
him there. Cause we were talking about how like Yuji would like hop in the body and like when the merger happens like that's his time to like fucking fix the shit up.
Because it'd be like
'Cause
unstable
even that,
or whatever.
Cause the guy that they were using to hop spirit bodies and stuff.
Yeah.
They can still use him.
Yeah, to like swap the bodies for
Exactly.
him.
Yeah.
Maybe.
So
I don't know. I just I'm stuck at this thing of like if Yuta's actually there to just like slow Sukuna down.
You're not
it's
slowing him down though. This would be
I'm gonna
kind
be
of
so annoyed with
like
it.
take him to the end.
No, I'm gonna
of,
be
like,
annoyed too, bro. It's like
yeah.
what's
But
going
like
on?
taking him to the end to me is still like slowing him down because like
Is it?
I feel like that trump card is still there for him. Like why
What
is he
trump
still
card?
holding on to this
Like
Kenjaku's plan?
Yeah.
Tengen thing.
Yeah.
But Tengen's always been there.
But
Like,
like
since Kenjaku like died, like Tengen's been there.
yeah.
So like, how would you remove this trump card? Besides
He
having
has to use it, right? For it to be removed.
exactly. So then you're like if Yuta takes him to the point where he uses it.
Yeah, but like say if he eats the Tengen himself to like regain like curse energy, for example.
Didn't he already eat it? Like, isn't it already like in him?
No, that's
No.
just like the activation.
Okay.
So then like
Okay.
he activates it, he takes the Tengen in himself.
Yeah.
Re-ups on curse energy or something. Would that not boost him? Whether or not like his body gets unstable from it, that's like a different question.
Yeah.
But like he gets a re-up from it. Now Yuji's left to like deal with the re-up.
No.
That'd be
Yeah,
terrible.
that's-
That'd be
yeah,
terrible.
that'd be
Because then it's
worse.
like it's literally like everything was for nothing.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
That's worse. That's not the same thing though. That's not what I'm saying.
What are you saying?
I'm saying like he does the merger,
And then
and then like when he activates the merger, you have like if you can have him switch, and then you can have like if Gage wants to do a binding vow shit, and then have Yuji like basically like tame it in that way, and it's kind of
No, it's gonna be like Yuji's
or,
gonna.
or Yuji become like if Yuji becomes a new Tengen, and he has to like lives in like isolation, basically, and just fucking
What? How? Why?
how?
I don't know, man.
How does he
Just
become
binding vows, dude?
Bro, see that's worse than what I'm saying.
Like, because if he can undo, like, if they activate the merger, can they undo the merger, or is it set in stone?
No, I think it's.
I think it's just
set
set in stone.
Yeah. Like
So-
that's the narrative we've had. That's
well,
like set in
if
stone.
he has to activate the merger, it's like 10 seconds.
If you
to
can
activate.
undo the merger, I don't see what Kenjaku's whole plan is. Like what's the point of it?
I mean, like,
If it's
I mean-
stoppable, then like
I'm saying
don't
undo
know.
it.
all his shit was
No,
for
no, no,
nothing.
but I'm
nothing.
saying-
Yeah,
I'm
then
saying-
Kenjaku's character is a waste.
No, I'm saying undo it as like if I'm in control of the merger, only I
Yeah.
have the power to stop it. So if Yuji like
I feel like
if they
Kenjaku
do,
wouldn't
if they
do
do like the
anything
body
like that.
hop thing,
Yeah,
then only he has the power to stop it.
I feel like Kenjaku wouldn't make a activation or plan or anything like that.
But he has a brain and he a body hop, so wouldn't that be like the one thing that like would be okay?
No, I mean the activation. Like I feel like his plan, if like the plan is to have this thing that activates it,
Yeah.
does this whole merger shit, I feel like he wouldn't have a fail safe in
fail-safe?
there to like
Mhm.
cut it
Okay. But I mean like what if
because
like,
he
I'm-
loves chaos.
What I meant is like more like if the activation like takes like 10 seconds to actually like
There's probably gonna be
So-
some anime shit
but-
where like it
yeah.
does.
you know what I
But
mean?
but we never
Yeah.
got like an answer to who Kenjaku really was. Hey.
You're some old guy that from back in the day.
People were saying that what if you know how Yuta is part of two family lines,
Yeah.
that the other family line is actually related to Kenjaku.
So Gojo and Kenjaku.
Yeah.
That's
So
why
he's
he
kind of
can-
like he's about to do
He's
some
the
crazy
brainchild.
shit. He's about to do some crazy shit. Because people are saying how like you take Yuta's ability to copy and you have like this body hopping. Like
yeah.
the copy ability is really just an extension. Like it's like going further from the body hopping technique.
Yeah.
Because like if body hopping was like from like 3,000 years ago or whatever, like
Mm-hmm.
like reaching this tech copy aspect makes sense. So like, he really could be coming from that same lineage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then because he also has the same blood as like Gojo, it's like his proficiency with. Six
How
eyes
does he
and
have
stuff.
Gojo blood again? He's fucking.
They explained it in chapter 0 that he was just like a fucking distant
Sugawara
relative
or
or some shit of
whatever.
his.
Yeah, like they're distant cousins.
Oh, he's a Mugiwara.
Yeah.
Sugiwara.
A Mugiwara.
He's got the will of D. Judge loved that one, yo.
That was the only reason he asked the question. Because he was waiting to say it. Because like he didn't even let us second breathe. And he's like, because he's a Mugiwara.
He's like cracking up while he's saying it.
That's crazy. That was a good one. Yeah, so I'm ready to see some crazy shit.
Yeah.
We were seeing
Well,
Gear
we're
5 Utah right here.
we're about to see Yuta probably beat Sukuna's domain like fully, like
Yeah.
completely trump it.
Yeah, I'm hyped for like I know you guys don't like it, but I think we're already past that point of like okay, he's already back.
Yeah.
Now I'm at least hyped to see Sukuna's like thought process of fighting somebody who's like stronger than him. Like just I want to see like how he feels like now that the roles are reversed.
Well,
And that's,
technically,
like,
their
that's been my
energy,
biggest thing, is,
their
like,
reserves should be the same. It not like
They
it's just
should,
like it's just Sukuna's domain will get completely trumped.
their reserves might be the same, but I feel like he's gonna be outclassed in ability. That's what
Yeah.
that's where I'm coming from. Is I
Yeah.
feel like if
No, he will, because like we know Gojo's technique is stronger. Like we got
As
And
more
then- and then
efficient
if
too.
they-
yeah.
there was a reason why like in the last chapter they dropped like this guy's from 2 different families.
Yeah.
Like they
Yeah.
wouldn't drop that so randomly like now unless they actually like had some weight to it.
I feel like it was like partially confusion.
I
because
think- you know what
everybody
I
was so
think?
confused, like what does she mean?
Okay, you know what I think is
Yeah.
going on though? Is Yuta was originally supposed to be the main character, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so I guess he probably had it set up like this way. And then
The
he's like
beginning.
in the beginning, and then he's like, oh fuck. Like, how do I change
Yeah,
it to make
that's
Yuji
what-
the main character?
Yeah.
And then he's like, you know, fuck it, I'm just keeping Yuta the main character now.
Well, I think
Like-
Mm.
Like he basically got to a point where he's like he didn't know where to go.
with Yuji,
Yeah, and he's like, fuck
Yeah.
it, let me just stick to my
yeah.
original script.
that's where like we talked about last week.
pod. Yeah.
Where I was like, yo, like, because Yuta was the first main character, now Yuji's the second main character.
Yeah.
I'd be okay if like both of them were like they're
The
both just
MCs like
they're
they're
just
both
fighting
it.
together and
Yeah,
they
yeah.
beat Sukuna together.
Mm-hmm.
Like that works fine because the story technically started like with Yuta.
But you know the thing
Right.
is like like that chapter that we got, that one chapter, the fact that we only got fucking one chapter for this is crazy. But the Toto and Yuji like tag teaming,
Yeah,
and like yeah, Sukuna's like curse energy reserves are still there, and like
yeah, he's fucking.
the curse. Yeah, but like the fact that like he like Sukuna's dialogue is like, yo, I can't actually predict it, so like he's kind of
Yeah.
stuck in this like fucked up thing where like he doesn't know where Yuji's gonna come from or like
Yeah.
anything, or if
Yeah.
there's gonna be any movement at all.
Mhm.
Like we literally saw the guy super kick a fucking crow,
Yeah,
like he got tricked.
yeah.
So like I feel like we could have been given more of
More of
that.
that.
Like
Mhm.
we
I agree
saw
with that.
both
I
of them
100%
like
agree with that,
Mhm.
yeah.
their teamwork outclassing Sukuna.
100%. I feel like one more chapter of just us like relishing in that fucking
Toto
Toto and
Yuji.
Yuji fucking
Yeah.
beat
Yeah.
would have been sick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and like have that slow progression of like okay, maybe it's turning back to Sukuna
Mm-hmm.
because he's starting to because he is obviously above everyone else in terms of experience and everything.
Yeah.
So like have him be the one character that's like starts to figure out how his teleportation's working and stuff too, and especially at like 50 times per second.
Mhm.
Like if he can figure shit out like against that, that's fucking crazy. But like
Yeah. But he's tapped, bro. Like mentally, physically,
kind of
everything.
like
bro.
he's at Yuta's energy
Curse
level.
energy.
Yeah, he's at
Not
50%.
really.
He's at 50%.
Yeah,
But like his brains,
wild
but his
still.
his,
But his
yeah, no,
brain-
his
brain
brain's still
is,
like
yeah.
he reverse curse technique. His arms are fucked. Like
Yeah.
he already had 4 hands. He was already on some crazy monster shit. Like now he's back to using 2 hands. Now it's fair. like now you got fair bodies.
He still has another mouth though. He still has 2 mouths.
yeah, like
which he hasn't used since
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
the
he
extra
hasn't.
incantation
Yeah.
and
He
shit.
hasn't.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Geji forgot.
Yeah, Geiji fucked up by making him too strong. I feel like that's really where like the crux of this whole like writing issue is.
it's
It's
not.
just making him too strong.
No, to me, it's not making Gojo strong enough, in my opinion. Because like
no, I wouldn't say that.
no, because
I feel like that fight
no.
was done so well.
no, oh no, great fight, but like you continue the fight. You actually push Sukuna to use his higher form to beat Gojo.
Gojo.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
like
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
he's tapped
fair.
out from that, right? So then when you have everybody come in after,
Or-
it's already
Yeah.
actually tapped out Sukuna.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Not
that's
one that got
fair.
kept like recontextualized. That his power is just so beyond everybody. He ain't
Yeah.
even fucking trying on y'all.
Yeah.
Wait till he starts trying.
Yeah, that's kind of fucked.
Like-
yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
I don't know. I don't write shit though.
Word. Alright, keep doing your thing though.
Nah, I will.
I don't know. Yeah, whatever. Anything else?
No, I think that's it.
All right.
Yeah. Thank
Teen
you guys.
Titans. Oh, what?
What?
Okay, no.
What the fuck? Go in our comments. Let us know what you guys thought about the chapters, the episodes, anything. If you guys have any theories for any fucking series, just throw it down there. Doesn't even have to be one that we fucking cover. I'll take it. I'll read it for fun. Go in our description. We have our TikTok, our Twitter, Instagram coming never. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notifications, and thank you guys for watching. Peace.
Peace.